Wisht. Excuse me, pardon me. I wonder if anyone's gonna find any use for that trick there. Where you go up in the air and you do 2 side steps really quickly. It looks cool, but I don't think it has any practical use, unfortunately. How's it going? What are you up to? Just lounging around in practice mode. Satsuki honestly doesn't do that much damage until you start putting in ultimates. She's kinda like her basic combo here only deals 3k. She's kind of a meter and damage reliant character. I don't think there's any way to extend that unless you count a wall. And if you count a wall, then you start getting damage. When she does wall. I never realized how much meter mattered to her. It really does matter. Even here, look at that. Even when you have a wall, you most likely only do like 4k damage. And that's so much setup that they're just gonna burst out of. Doesn't help if I drop the combo every chance I get, though. It's annoying. Oops. It's hard to not just mash. It's hard to choose whether to mash or not. Yeah, without meter, Satsuki doesn't actually do that much damage. Let me try and get a wall. Let me get a full meterless combo. I'm gonna push it back a bit. So full meterless combo should be this. Yeah. Only 4k damage for a completely meterless Satsuki combo. Which, if you ask me, that includes a wall. A wall only gives her an extra 1k. But by that point, you should have enough meter. So that's the good thing about Satsuki's wall combos, is that they will give you enough meter. So there's pretty much no reason not to use meter at that point. And once you do that, then you start getting into the damage ranges. Because her supers deal like 3k. So it does feel like she's very meter heavy, but she has a good way to get meter. Yeah, see, even if you don't go for the bar game, even if you don't go for the bar game, you actually get enough meter to do a super anyway. I'm gonna watch you for now. If you need matches, then tell me. What if you did a challenge where you went the whole fight without using supers? That would be painful. Satsuki's side dash is not super fantastic. Wow, that gives you so much bar. You can do a super pretty much instantly. Thank you, Satsuki. This actually does more damage. This does significantly more damage than if you did a wall. Like you did normal combo into wall. Which is why when you add a wall, the damage becomes insane. Absolutely insane. Unfortunately, Satsuki can't really wall on most maps in the game. Ryuko is much better at walling due to her just the knockback and the travel distance on her charged projectile. But Satsuki kinda relies on you being right next to a wall. Well, if you're right next to a wall, you're gonna miss it. But if you're too far away from a wall, you're also gonna miss it. If you're at too steep of an angle, you're also gonna miss it. While with Ryuko just gets an instant wall like 90% of the time. It's very consistent with her. For Satsuki, it's not very consistent, which makes her combos kinda hard to pull off. Her long combos, anyway. That's why she's kinda meter heavy. That type of combo challenge is kind of missing from dual wield Satsuki for me. Like, the reason I don't play dual wield Satsuki is because I don't really like her combo strings. They feel very much like mashing indiscriminately and then pressing a different button when you get to a certain part of the combo. Like, mash, 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 mash. Different button. Mash, 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 mash. Different button. Mash, 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 mash. You know what I mean? That's why I'm not really a fan of her combo strings. She's a very pick-heavy character, but she also has, like, no way to wall. Her projectiles also suck. Let's be real here. Epic. But I just wasn't a big fan of her combo strings. Especially, I also don't really like how they look visually. Like, I know that's a nitpick as all hell, but I don't find them I don't find them satisfying because they're too fast to be discernible. She kind of just looks like indiscriminate swinging. There's no real weight behind most of her attacks because she does so many, and they're so swift. While normal Satsuki, she has a lot of weight behind most of her attacks. They feel very proper. Yeah, so I've never really been a big fan of dual wield Satsuki. And, in my opinion, a character who can't wall really kind of limits their combo potential for me. Also, her combo has a dash attack in it, and those are incredibly inconsistent. I'd like to see if anyone came up with a better combo. Because again, I don't really find this one that satisfying, so... Like, if you aren't mashing 99% of the time, you're gonna drop this. She almost gains enough bar on one combo to... Whoa, wait, hang on. Y'all notice the spark she has? She gains like blue stars when you dash when you dash out of a super dash. Is there any reason for that? I also wasn't a big fan of how... Hey, how are you doing? I'm doing pretty good. I also wasn't a big fan of how Like, her combo string always ends up in the air. No matter what you do, really. Well, other characters have to do the up tilt to go into the air. Other characters are mostly grounded, so it feels kind of weird. Where the side combo, the side tilt and the up tilt doesn't really do much. While this sidestep sucks. That sucks. She can do it fast though. So maybe you're supposed to too. So that's a period of vulnerability there. Weird. We're sitting in queue. The noise she makes, just the whoosh, 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 whoosh. She makes whooshy noises. She's going fast, you see. Man. So fast that she interrupts herself with the same sound. You know it. I just much prefer the white that normal Satsuki has over her. You know, where every single move is visible. You can see the wind-up time, the end time. Also, Jewel Satsuki doesn't have a complete Valor counter. Just every hit with her is so impactful. I just feel that's kind of missing from Jewel. I think it's also part of the reason I really like normal Ryuko as well. Because her moves are so heavy and impactful. Just bam, 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 bam. Of course you have to do mashing though. Like the pauses in between her moves. There's a pause when she's doing her up. Like, oh, bam! And then, like, I just kind of love that weight the characters have in their moves, which makes their damage feel really impactful. Damn, I was trying to do the actual combo there. Like, just look at the way behind that unblockable. I like it because she doesn't drop every 2 seconds. That's also cool. That's always a benefit. Alright, we're just goofing around now. Well, I mean, what else can we do? We're already in the lobby searching for a match, so... I guess we look in player matches? I think I've already faced this dude. I have. They were the... yeah, I've already faced this dude. Alright, well, at least we're gonna get some matches in. Such a shame that this game just didn't really pick off. This game really needs more players. I don't know how many it has on PS4, but it doesn't seem very good. Doesn't seem hopeful. If I'm not getting matches in ranked, that's kind of a problem. It needs tons more players. It's so good. Yikes! Anti-air didn't work. Oh, is this the dude? Is this the dude that kills his meter? I'm analyzing their playstyle. No, they're playing very much like the guy that we played previously, who really hates having meter. It feels like it. Oh, I did that. Very nice. I'll accept this damage. Back in the game now, buddy. No more. Whoa! Don't tell me. Don't tell me you just did that. No. Don't do that. They totally did. They totally did just do that. Don't do that to me, dude. Just because you missed a few Valor bursts doesn't mean you need to give it in. Throw in the towel. You just gotta accept it. You can't Valor burst when you get to that point. It's like a super. You just can't do anything about that. Because I did it very specifically so you couldn't Valor burst. What a shame. I don't know. I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt and say they didn't. I'm gonna say the game fucked up somewhere, maybe it crashed, or... Because we know how unstable this game is. Very convenient timing, if you ask me. But... what? I'll give the benefit of the doubt. Skip these intros, boy. What? Okay. Oh, got it just in time. I might have actually benefited him there. That wasn't a combo, you didn't need to really worry about that. Sometimes you just gotta learn what not to burst. And when not to burst. That's part of the game plan. You gotta figure it out, dude. You gotta figure out I'm doing the charge projectile purposely to make you jump and air dash in. That's not what I intended. That was well timed. Wow! If they were a rage quitter, they probably would have rage quit that match. A lot more likely. Because they were kind of getting stomped that one. They didn't get stomped the last match. I don't know, maybe they just got really pissed off at something. And it was probably just them bursting at wrong times. Which I can understand, it's very frustrating. Play against a character who has very safe strings like Nui. And you can really kind of feel the heat a lot of the time. Jewel Ryuko. I think it's a game sense problem, not a character problem, to be honest. But this character has different tools, so you never know. They're probably maybe banking on the unblockables working. Which, in my opinion, is actually just not her... It's not... I was gonna say it's not her strongest suit, but I kind of disagree with that. Like, see, that's her strongest suit, in my opinion. Also, don't go into up ones. Okay. This just gives me more meter. See, it's more of a game sense problem. They have better tools for what they're trying to accomplish, but... I'm sorry about that. That was just Julia for being an asshole. That wasn't your fault. Oh wow! Yeah. Safe jumps, am I right? You had a better chance because you were catching me off guard with a lot of the, honestly, I do think that's maybe her strongest part of her kit. Her unblockables are strong. Like, really, really strong. Almost undodgeable. But the fact that she can cross the map in an instant, and it's kind of burst safe, is still just super strong. On small maps, she's kind of a massive pain in the ass. Small maps like that one. Like, if you're on the Life Fiber map, it's not that hard to deal with, because she can only travel maybe half the map. And that's very unsafe if you're doing it raw. If you can't catch up to your opponent and scare them into blocking, then... See, I knew they were going to do that because they love that strategy so far. Luckily that doesn't do much damage. Luckily this gives me a ton of meter. I think I bursted that by accident. What? Dude, oh my god, that fucking unblockable. Oh, fuck off! I thought Rika that did that. Her unblockables are just kind of bullshit, to be honest. So I hit them with Nui spam. It's very difficult to deal with for her. Wow, that reached. I'm not used to Ryuko's projectiles reaching me. Don't do this combo, dude. It just gives me more meter. Ah, that's honestly fucking exploit here, seriously. Fucking... that is actually just exploit tier, to be honest. Her unblockables are fucking ridiculous and need to be nerfed into the ground. They're absolutely insane. Because you can buffer your sidestep and do it during your block's done, but it'll still track and it'll hit you. Meaning you have to react to it. You have to actually do your sidestep like as it's starting up, which is fucking impossible if the startup is literally like 0.1 seconds. I don't know like who expects you to actually manage to be able to do that shit, but they're dumb. Go red. Don't do this combo! Dude, this combo sucks! Also, that bullshit is so... It really pains me to watch people doing really inoptimal shit. Look at that fucking bullshit! There's no way to fucking dodge that, which is just ridiculous. This character is exploited. Okay. That's just a fucking exploit. Let's be real here, that's a fucking exploit. I was blocking. Oh, cool! That move defeats your block. Okay. What the fuck? Man. The more I play this game, the more the balance is horrible. It feels like the balance is just getting worse. I honestly don't like Jewel Ryuko. I like her. But not when she abuses her fucking bullshit. The shit that's just unblockable. Seriously, if you have unblockable setups in your character, you need to fucking go out of the room. You need to go back to the balancing board because that's not right. Unacceptable. Just sidestep at the right time. You need to sidestep at frame 34. Okay. Of course I lose the engagement, because, yeah. Thanks for the meter. Why couldn't she just fucking move into every other one of her moves? Being ridiculous. Oh my god! I don't like her because she's just fucking annoying. I love that setup. I love being able to do anything. I love being able to do anything against that, by the way. Cool. I just don't do that move because it just feels cheap. Dude, I swear to God. Okay. Finally her projectiles be mine. Okay. Hope you're having fun. You know what? Shit. I lost. That was a very fun match. I love staying back and like spamming projectiles over and over again. Very fun. And they quit. Oh well. How much do I actually have? Currency. Not that much. I have like triple that on the PC version. I'll go for playing some matches on PC right about now. Because I don't think we're going to get any more on console. It's impressive when even the console version you can't find matches. I'm confident I'm gonna have shorter queue times when I boot up JoJo Eyes of Heaven, like in 2 days. Let's start up the PC version of the game. I don't even know if I can recommend the game on console now, to be honest. Does the game not recognize my controller on PC? Because if so, that's pretty epic, my dude. It doesn't. Gotta restart the game. Let's move the audio over to this one. Here we go. Sasuke Kiryuin. Oh, gamer boy. Genki dama. Watashi na. Move over, plate. I've already consumed what was on your posterior. Against Nui. This is gonna be infuriating. Or fun. Both at the same time, actually. Let's be real. Let's just laugh at how... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to backstab. And what is this combo? I was fully expecting that combo to work, honestly. There was pretty much no reason it shouldn't have. I need to turn on the volume of this game on PC. I noticed yesterday that it was actually overpowering my voice. Is Speedy here? Speedy is here. I'm facing against them right now. Honestly, the most important part about facing Nui is not to be scared of her kit. Oh, no wall. Wow, nani? Wagamama. Oh, the drop! Oh, the cheese! See, you don't hit him. You don't hit him with any unblockables. Do you know the dub is an option? Yeah, I do. I do know that the dub is an option. I don't use it because I don't really like the dub. I actually think the dub is kind of not good, but that's just my opinion. Everyone else disagrees with me. Turn the game down just a tad. Yeah, well, in my opinion on the dub, I think that most of the characters don't fit. Like, the voice actors are good. They got good voices, but I don't think they fit the characters they're trying to portray. Dub has the right voice acting. I disagree. Satsuki in the dub was just slightly angry schoolgirl, while she actually has like lots and lots of character in her voice on the Japanese version. Ryuko is also just slightly angry schoolgirl. Or like slightly edgy schoolgirl, you know what I mean? So, this is Honoji Academy! I didn't expect that to hit. That is unfortunate. I agree, Japanese voices fit a lot more. Yeah. I think they definitely fit the characters a lot more. I can't really stand the English voices. Some of the characters are spot on though. Like Sarah as Nonon is really good. Nonon's dub voice actor is 1-to-1. They are 1-to-1. And Gamagori's voice actor is pretty good too. Mako's brother is weird. I haven't heard any of the Mako family. I mean, I've heard Mako herself, but I haven't heard any of her family because I don't think I could bear it, to be honest. Does this work? Do you have armor during this? You do not! Mako's family was in the anime. I know. I know, I've seen it. I've told you. I've told you I've seen the show 6 times. But I haven't seen their dub voice actors. Is today my off day? No. We know that Satsuki's very momentum heavy. If you can't gain the upper hand against Satsuki, she kinda stomps. Maybe my game sense is just off the charts today. Could be one or two things. Could be like many things. Satsuki being a momentum character, my game sense being really good, your game sense being not as good, etc. It could be just a multitude of things. I'm also kind of more confident in what I'm doing right now. I'm usually not as confident when facing when I use Satsuki, he beats my butt. Yeah, it's because she's just very... That hit! Doesn't look like a counter though. Yeah, it wasn't a counter. You had so much time to recover. Yeah, if you let Nui get in the upper hand, it's very difficult to recover. This is gonna kill. Also, Nui does mad damage, so even one mistake against her is usually death. I was trying to sidestep there, dude. I think we got double music, by the way. Isn't Nui's sword given to Ryuko? No? Nui steals it? When you said you've seen the anime, you keep saying about how you've seen the anime, so you should know. Yep, we got double music. See, I guessed it. I've got such a massive sixth sense when it comes to this game. You're in a world of hurt, by the way, right now. Oh, there's double music. Ooh. See, Nui can very quickly change the course of the battle. Nui's very good at just shifting the tide. Yeah. It was a gamble. That was a very stupid gamble, actually. Very nonsensical. But everything takes practice, you're not off. Nothing was wrong with them, it was just that I had too much momentum in the first two matches for them to kind of cope. Gremling's bad, kids. Yeah, you stick to the safe stuff. Right, I'm gonna restart the game because double music is not fun. I mean, we could try and get a world record of like how many double musics we can get, so we can end up in like triple, quadruple. Eventually get it all the way up to like 10 tracks playing at once. Dude, what if we could get every single track in the game playing at once? I made a room. Afro framework. Can I join? This is on the PC version, so probably not. I wish you could. I wish it was crossplay. Crossplay would totally save this game, but I doubt it. N-A-N-Y Nani. So correctcha. Yosha. I'm not playing Vegeta right now. What am I talking about? I don't play Vegito anyway. Oh, Nani. What? But I was you saw me attacking that. You know for a fact. I saw the clone there just... Well played. I'll take this damage. Wow, the side swipe. Oh, I wish that was easier to connect. The stun on that. That was insane. Who's the red Goku uniform? The red Goku uniform. Ryuko? That's the only person I can think of that has a red Goku uniform. See, once Sasuke doesn't have momentum, it's very easy to just kind of overpower her. Because she requires being in control. Red musical uniform, Non. Oh yeah, Non. Hers is red. I know you can't do your shenanigans from this distance. Connect! Actually, no, this is the damage I can afford to attack. Yes! You have to come to me. Oof. Neutral the video game. That was honestly kind of a dickhead, cheesy move to do. Get the health advantage and kind of go back and spam, but I just gave up. Yeah, you weren't gonna get that health off. Maybe if you did, but you weren't gonna get close enough. Also, you should change the time so that we don't end up with time battles. I always make it 300, just so if we do play really defensive, then we just we have to do something. Because being at 300 means that we're never really gonna have battles of health. Who has more health? Wow, that attack is swift. Unlucky, premature burst. I don't think I can wall here. I don't think I can wall in this map period unless I'm facing the wall. Well, there's a wall here! I didn't know there was a wall here. I thought I could go further than that. Spam! Spam works! Mash down. Please no. Also, you notice how your character's feet are on the floor here? Like, very occasionally your feet is on the floor. It's weird. Like here, Satsuki's heel is in the floor. Yeah. It's on some spots. It's really weird how it does that. Yeah, like you can see it here. It's odd. Very odd. Alright, we're set to neutral. Let's can't even sidestep this stuff. It's actually like that on some maps, some other maps. It's like that on the slums map. When you're training so long waiting for a match that you start analyzing the floor. Dude, the floor is very interesting. Nice read. Losing Valor actually puts you in a very good position. That's for if you're the winner, of course. Losing Valor puts you in a very bad position, is what I mean. I got confused because I sidestepped that. That's nice. I can sidestep that. Oh, there's a bit of delay. That's uncommon for our matches. I believe I did sidestep that, but I'm gonna say it was lag. I'm gonna say I didn't actually. You were lucky. Are you dueling? I am not. I also sidestepped that, but I'm not too mad about that. I didn't sidestep that because there's a lot of delay. Jump! I had Kieran round on not Monday. Do you not like Satsuki's dual wield? I don't. I'm not a big fan of that character, of that variation. But I had Kieran over very recently. I forgot what day it was. I think it was Thursday, last Thursday. So this is what it feels like. I mean, I can bust out the full cheese strat of like. If you mean the lag, then yeah, lag is very not fun in this game. What? I don't believe I should have won that. Which characters are 7 stars? I attacked there. I totally attacked there. Dude, I hate Nui's cheese so much. Okay. Nui's cheese be like. Oops, oops. You don't, out of instinct, I was about to attack her after you did your anti-air, but then I remembered at the last second you'd love to do something after that, and I was just like, you know, that's probably the stupidest thing I could do. Urasai! Oh, I'm getting memories from One's Justice there. I used to love doing that. This fucking cheese, I swear to God. I was getting hum on there. That's why I was breathing. I was getting hum on. What in God's name is happening? No. What's the name of Satsuki's mother? She's Ragyo. Ragyo Kiryuin. What in God's name happened at the last second there? There were so many clashes and misses, and oh, by the way, I've got double music, so I'm gonna axe my way out of there real quick. Is that a Bedman palette? Bedman time. Gamagori is the best, by the way. If you don't think so, I'm gonna disown you. I mean, like, not... I don't mean, like, best character. I mean, like, best character. Afro framework. Do I want to do this? I've decided I don't want to deal with the drops today. I'd rather drop combos on my own volition than have Ryuko drop them of her own choice. Satsuki, Julia Ryuko has free will in this game, and she absolutely loves dropping combos. The Ryuko that takes skill, damn, throwing Mega Shade. I just got DP'd. Man, I wish Ryuko had a DP like that. Okay. Can you smell what Ryuko is cooking? It's a jumping projectile, which leads into invincible punish. Nani. Just spam. Just spam, it'll work. It'll work eventually. Can I go the full way here? I can. I can kill. You say the Ryuko that takes skill, but then if you play a clip of me playing, like 20 seconds ago, where I was basically just pressing the attack button over and over again, then you'll see where true skill comes from. Wow. I don't know why I bothered to do Ryuko's projectiles. Because they kind of suck ass. Oh, I actually didn't expect to hit that. Nani? Full roundhouse, let's go. This is how I die. I love how you have 70% health, you're like, oh, well, there I go. Ryuko's just like, health, I eat that for breakfast. I honestly really love the balance. Doesn't one of Ryuko's skins look like real scissors? No? Sounded like she was just screaming. That is what it's like. That is what it's like to play as Nui. You just scream. All the time. Over and over again. Nui mains aren't real, they're just a figment in our imagination. I'm facing a hallucination. I do love how I really love the balance between Ryuko and Satsuki. They really feel kind of perfectly balanced, where Satsuki does less damage overall, while Ryuko does a lot more damage but has really bad projectile game. So they feel proper. What? Oh shit, I forgot. DP sucks. When you haven't used the tool in so long, they forget you've had it. Shit, forgot. Bad DP. You will not crack me! I am uncrackable. I'm like a fine wine. Look at that. Would a fine wine be able to do that? Making that safe. Doshita. 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 Daniel, you went for the 3-fer. I was thinking, that was my choice there. I was like, are you gonna go for the 3-fer? Almost a Valor Slam. Oh! There's a little bit of delay. Like, a tiny bit. I can now blame the lag if I lose, so. Ryuko's art color collab has real scissors. Caught me. I was also debating there if you were going to go into unblockable. I didn't think you were. I should have trusted my gut. Oh, I forgot I'm fucking mad speed. Shame that shit doesn't work. Get the hell out of here. I should have committed. By the way, there's no way I'm performing my actual full combo with this. Shit! No, I just poofed the win out of my hand there. Oh, you're not avoiding that. There was zero chance of that. We were practically kissing. We were recreating the scene from the anime. Let's see the color of the scissors. Kinda. I would hazard to guess it's more meant to represent Ragnar's sword. He has a sword, doesn't he? So I would guess it's more meant to represent that. Give me some sugar. Ryuko gave you some sugar for sure. So much it just knocked her out. Knew he fainted there. She didn't lose. It's like the surrendered in Guilty Gear. Odosa? Called you out. Look at me, I'm Ryuko. I ate damage for breakfast. I know that if I do everything fast, there isn't really much you can do. As long as I'm very confident in my moves, that's where my success lies. Doing a lot of like soft and hard reads at the same time. I should have committed there. Wow. Don't wall. Thank you. There is no way that doesn't wall on literally like 90% of maps. Oh! Nani? That's a bruh. You are. I didn't have 2 bars. That's why I lost that. Ooh, I swear I blocked there in time. Wow. Knew he'd be safe on like everything. Thank you, stun. Also, you shouldn't get that. You shouldn't. Unblockables shouldn't have a crazy stun like that. Because if you did enough to try and attack it, then you already saw it coming. You still have a kiss. I tried to give you a kiss, but I didn't have 2 bars. I was just at the brink of 2 bars. Arime Nui. I wonder what the scale of this stage actually is. I wonder how big it is. It was just a trick. Oops. I love how you can just walk away in Nui's string. This is a lot of damage. Did you read my message? I did, I think. Oh, that didn't do damage. Yeah, I'm just making the wrong call every time. Right? This is what happens when you let Nui gain the momentum. You just start making the wrong call every time, and it just bites you in the ass. That was bullshit. That was bullshit. See, I'm just not getting anything now. Because I'm being fucking cheesed. Rip. Wow, that's epic. Epic unblockable setup, dude. I basically just sat there and got cheesed the entire match. Non. Maybe if Non pulls those tracking unblockables out of her hat again. We'll see. What? Well, that was epic. That was epic. If I were you, I would use laser special. Her laser special is terrible. It's not good at all. Oof, still flying. Whoa, wall? I mean, I'll take it. What? What the fuck just happened? Oh. Getsue.
少し音が足りないわね。あ、
主張側論破継続。
うっとうしい。本当に目障りよ。あんたの到着は聞き飽きたんだよ。
終了。
Okay. What would Mako and Naked Beach's specials be? I'm guessing that one of Mako's specials is going to be the rocket. Maybe that might be her insta-kill. Maybe maybe her break super will be the part where she punts the ground really hard. Naked Beach is obviously going to have the launching into the enemy with a massive explosion in their kit somewhere. It's either going to be insta-kill or it's going to be ranged special. Valor's the only thing that beam hits. Is it? Oh, you mean the special beam, yeah. Yeah, the special beam sucks. That walled? That was not along the wall. I disagree with that one. Will there be more characters? Maybe. I'm kind of losing hope. Epic tracking. Epic tracking when there should have been any tracking at all. This isn't gonna hit. Todoroki! Todoroki! Oh no! What will I do? I want the tennis girl, Hakadate. Yeah, I want her too. Nice DP. I waited too long. Are you telling me that wasn't fucking burstable? Because I'm saying no to that. Okay. Ah! Trying to dodge that shit. Wouldn't the tennis girl be an echo fighter? I don't see why she would. Plus, this game doesn't really have echo fighters. DP! DP! Please! Oh my fucking god! Just gonna get it over with. Waddicker. Speedy's eventually gonna figure out. No. The gears are turning in their head. They're getting there. Isn't Senketsu's English voice actor better? Absolutely not. Senketsu's English voice actor is probably the worst out of all the voice actors in the show. His dub voice actor. He's probably the worst out of all of them, in my opinion. Wasn't that epic? I didn't even need to use a super. Ryuk will be like, I eat health for breakfast, boy. We need an Undertale fighting game like this. Nah. Oh no. That was positively epic. Ooh. Oh, the suck in move. I forgot about that. The suck. Called it. That barely killed, I'm guessing. I was not thinking that was going to kill. I was going to leave the magic pixel. I was pretty confident. Oh no, no.
勝者的井隆子 逆ずれののん対的井隆子いざ尋常に決闘開始
Tries it for too long. Fuck! I wish I could find matches. Same. I wish I could also find matches. I can't even find. Whoa. I can't even find matches on PS4. Let's try that again. Why is that not hitting? That hits 100% of the time. I haven't been playing much because of it, yeah. It's very hard. I've been streaming the game once a day since it launched, and it's becoming very difficult to play. Here I come! Oops. Positively epic ult. Whoa! Gimme meter. I think I could get out of that if I did it very late on in the first one. Showdown? Kiss me. If one doesn't work, second will. Great kiss, everybody. Not on X Ryuko. That's the true OTP. There is no stronger OTP. Gamagori! I'm not playing Gamagori versus Gamagori again. That was not fun. Nonon versus Nonon is pretty fun. Gamagori versus Gamagori is not fun. Nonon versus Nonon is fun because it's like a game of mind games. Who's gonna do their beam? Also, Gamagori just has some unfun aspects to his kit anyway that I'm gonna get mad at. I guarantee in this match I'm gonna complain and bitch about something. It's gonna be as unblockable. I don't know why I would bitch about his unblockable, because look at that damage he did to me. It really wasn't anything special. Wow! Did you see that? That was crazy. Ryuko legitimately just said screw. Oh. It's so weird. I keep thinking I should be able to kill. It's such a good. That's such a good way to gain meter. If your opponent is scared of you, that's such a good way. I'm pretty scared of him. Okay. Playtime's over, pal. I'm gonna miss these matches. I'm gonna miss playing this game. I hope that once the DLC comes out, it's gonna be a lot more lively. I called you out there. Did you see that? That was BN. I called you out. I moved back a few paces. And we just like, I'm just gonna stand here and wait. No meter for you. Ooh. Yay, 2k damage. I do love it when you use a tool so little, like a character's tool. So little that the other person kind of forgets about it as an option. And then you bust it out. Double bait! That was such a hard read. I really love that aspect about this game, where you're seeing what your opponent's doing, and then you glance up to their meter, and you're like, all right, what's my meter? What's my opponent's meter? No kisses here, only fetishes. I don't think Ryuko would give Gamagori a kiss. I don't think that's what would happen. I just really love the aspect of this game where paying attention to your opponent's bar really allows you to do some stylish stuff. As in, like, mentally. And physically, if you look for the bar being locked. Oh wow. That doesn't count as a counter hit, unfortunately. I knew you were. I kind of guessed you were going to try and DP. What? I don't mind taking that damage. None. I did not expect to win that match. I was kinda lucky. Oh. Is this gonna be a counter? How was that not a counter? That was the counterest counter I've ever seen in my life. And it just didn't give it to me. I've tried my best, but sometimes it just doesn't work out. You didn't kill that bar. I was gonna say you could have killed with that bar. But you still could. Ooh, that still hit me. You know your stream says VR. Yeah, I commonly play VR. I just never remove it because I can't be asked. Do you play VR chat? Nope. I wish there was a reason to use Ryuko's other supers. Because when you play Ryuko, it feels very one-dimensional when you're like, hey, I'm gonna press this super 99% of the time. You can combo into her ranged super. You can do it when you do the 4th hit. So if Ryuko fights Ryuko, does that mean she plays with herself? Does that mean she's beating herself? You can combo into her thingy ult, but there's pretty much no point where you can guarantee a wall. I tried so hard, but I don't succeed. I tried so hard to get it. This might not hit. Okay, it did. Oh, what? I like how we both did the punch. Denied. That the hitbox didn't line up with that. I'll agree with that one. That hitbox did not line up. Honestly, that's like the most stressful thing in the world. Just waiting for that. The speed. We both did the same move. Dude, my heart skips a freaking beat every time I see that unblockable. Hold it, hold it, hold it! Shit. Ora! Seriously, there's nothing more nerve-wracking than watching for that unblockable. Does YouTube have anime in VR? I don't think YouTube has anime, and I don't think YouTube has VR either. Best you're gonna get is like big screen VR. And then going on YouTube on there. Satsukiya? Satsukiya. I think this map benefits us both. That was the bad one. I made the wrong choice. You didn't have 2 bars there. I accept. Oh. Nani? Sasuke be like, up tilt, up tilt, up tilt. No, don't do that! When you try your best. Yeah, it's the corner. It's the corner for that one. Okay. Big Ryuko damage. Oh no! That's how he died both rounds. You feel so... It was an epic match. He's so fucked. Birder, look at me. I'm Ryuko. I eat damage. Sorry, I eat health with breakfast. Did you Valor me? I think you Valored me. It's the corner of shame time. I didn't even need to sidestep that. That's not gonna hit. Oh, it did. Nice. Whoa, 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 whoa! You recovered. That was a phantom hit. Honestly, that move is a good counter. Oh! That wasn't intentional. I actually did the wrong decision. I think if I actually did the proper counter to that. By the way, the way you counter that is by dashing or jumping. So basically, if you're already blocking, you just spam the jump button if she does her AoE one, and you'll dash towards them, and you'll either clash. 100% of the time, you'll either clash, or you'll get a hit, and you can go into a combo. That's how you counter that. And you can only backdash if you're far away, if you're far enough away, or if you're Nui, because Nui has a vulnerability during her backdash and front dash because she jumps during it. What? No! But that was such a pro play. But that was such a pro play, predicting the hit. I'm gonna call something. I called it! The call. I'm pretty sure we got a Phantom Super last match. Oof. I tried to dodge that. well timed. Ah, Nani! That should wall. Oh, no, no. Oh, no, no. I might as well just use my super here, because I was gonna kill no matter what shirt I went with there. Man, that super is a lot more dangerous than I anticipated. Well, it's a lot more dangerous to use than I anticipated. Is that just the kiss super? Yeah, Satsuki's like kiss like kiss. Satsuki's break super should just be the kiss super. She gives you a little smooch. She puts her sword to the ground, then you need to replace the sound effect of her bumping you with her sword with like, and that's it. Against Nui, she just like does an explosion sound effect, a really over the top explosion. Damn, this angle is good. It's a really great angle to have. This is thumbnail material. I was wavering the odds of that happening. Oh, I forgot about that. I mean, Valor doesn't benefit her that much, so it doesn't really matter. Sama! When you get so caught up. I got so caught up in my offense, I just completely forgot about my defense. Which is what happens in these games. You just gotta learn to manage both. Ah. Why am I so bad against that one? I know it's counter. I also know that one's counter. I just forget. I am so fucked. I mean, luckily that does absolutely nonsense damage. You can back out of the first hit? What? Since when have you been able to do that? Can you really do that? Because the second hit is what makes it dangerous. Oh, I wanted to cancel that so badly. Shit. I'm dead. Yeah. I was so dead. I didn't know you could just sidestep out of that one. It's awfully dangerous if the opponent's a masher, though. See, that stuff wouldn't work against someone like Bippin, because Bippin's a heavy masher. No offense. I mean, with Senegami, that's kind of how you play him anyway. But they're kind of a heavy... Bippin's like, oi. So I'm not mashing. It's called tactical presence. Dude! Fucking Satsuki just up B. Sorry, up A. Satsuki be like, hey, anti-air. I'm gonna punch your goddamn face if you keep doing that shit. Joke's on you, that one's not immune. I'm rapidly pressing buttons at times where rapid pressing buttons are required. That's a good way to fight that. I like that. That's some good tech. Again, it wouldn't work against mashy boys. Oh, what? Satsuki be like, up tilt, boys. I hate that. I hate that tech. I love that tech, but I hate that tech. I have found its counter. I swear I sidestepped that, but maybe I'm wrong. NANI?! Kiss time! Mm. welcome back.
勝者マトイリュウコ
That's how you kiss with Ryuko. Can't be mad when it's a kiss. That's how you do the Ryuko kiss. Wow, look at these. 2 and 14. Dude, my KD's off the charts. Honestly, I would love like a stats system where like how many rounds you've lost. Like I would like a way to show if it was close, if it was a close win. Smack hold over Ryuko. I'd imagine so. Womp. I'm really happy with that, to be honest. That was really great. Corner shame. Are they just accepting it? Was this just... I believe it was close to the final episode. It was the second final episode at the 10-minute mark or something. Kind of halfway through the episode. It was an F. Although that's something interesting to know. You can actually continue the combo with Ryuko if you do your unblockable. Because I was just thinking, like, once you start, you're unable to. Well, I'm making a sentence in my head and I'm saying like random chunks of it. Basically, once you're the character against the wall starts like leaning down, when they start falling to the ground effectively, when they're on their knees, that usually means you can't attack them anymore. But you can if you have specific moves, like unblockables or AoE unblockables, or let's say Nonon's laser. The opponent can be lying face down on the ground, and Nonon can still do her laser. I really like it when we both have the same idea. That's bad. No! That hitbox is kind of crazy. Just the up one. Ah, I tried to sidestep that because I knew something was coming. That might not hit. Yeah. I didn't know what attack was coming. I just looked for A attack. No. I wanted to guarantee the kill there. Because letting Speedy come down from her DP, his DP, her DP, letting Speedy come down from their DP is a dangerous gamble. Dude, wait, what? Oh, no. I got cheated by the game. I got cheated there. I got big effed. Wow, max consecutive wins 10. That's almost as long as my win streak in ranked on PS4. Which is 11. So it's pretty close. Ooh, it did wall. I was wondering if it was gonna wall. Okay. I think if no one's trying to do some kind of cancel nonsense, usually the best thing to do is just to be like, you know what? I'm coming to you. Whoa! That was a sick ass. Oh wow! I tried attacking there, but Nui be like, I should do some other alts. I ran into it. I just sidestepped into that one. I was like, give me that. I want that damage. No, no! Wow, screw your counter. I tried. I'm already 9,000. Acceptable damage. Oh! I see how that does damage. Can you stop freaking cheesing me? With just unblockable setup after unblockable setup. This is your punishment. Ryuko just eats health. I see how that was hitting. It's the same thing with Satsuki's charged projectile into normal projectiles. It adds so much block stun that you can't block afterwards. So basically, if two things hit you in such a speedy amount of time, you end up getting donked because of how the block stun works. There was something I wanted to check out. I do not remember. I think it was this. So that's how that's hitting. As long, like, honestly, if I understand how I'm getting cheesed, I'm a lot less mad that I get cheesed. Because then I know how to avoid it. I mean, that you just don't block. Ah, you do the, Can you do it at the second hit? So you can't sidestep if once it activates. Yeah. But you can do it just before it activates. Oh, maybe you can. That might be a frame. That might be just a frame perfect thing. Like, I think the hitbox is active, but the restriction for the... Okay, so here's what I think is happening here. I'm going to actually explain it properly instead of... So what I think is happening here is you actually saw that I managed to do the initial sword hit, and then sidestep. I think what's happening there is the active frames for the unblockable activates just a tiny bit before you're locked into it. So that's what I think is happening there. Because once it fully activates, the game is like, no, you can't get out of that. But there's a small period where you can do the initial hit. I mean, that's not, of course, that's not reasonable to do. It's not a reasonable thing to expect you to do. So you basically have to... It's an all-in or not, or an all-out thing. Honestly, I actually really love how so many moves in this game are cancelable, because it really adds a lot of depth. Because I could honestly go... Ooh, okay, okay, lads. Okay, so... You beat me into the ground, but don't worry, I'll get you back one day. You will. One day you're gonna gain the momentum, and it's gonna be awful for me. So you can... That's cool. So if you know that they're going to sidestep, you do that. What if I... Can I homing dash? I can. I don't think that's fast enough though. I want to be able to go into instant block pressure. And that's good. And you can wall from that, by the way. No, hang on, I can do better than that. Camera. This will get us to 7K. If Yuko was a Pokemon, we should be fighting in Steel type, Dark Fighting. You know, I think we need to start looking into backdash and forward dash during cancels more. Because 90% of the time people do this if they want to cancel, which doesn't work a lot of the time. It's kind of dangerous. It puts you back to neutral. Like, if we're playing against Satsuki and Ryuko, we're in neutral at this point still. This is about the period where we're no longer in neutral. So, I think we should look more into forward cancels. Because you don't get invulnerable in the air. I don't think you do anyway. So it doesn't really matter. What matters is where you're going. So you could do that and kind of dupe people. I wonder. Oh, when it's synced up. Ooh! Actually, this is faster. But you could That's still the best course of action, I think, actually, for Ryuko. Because her step kind of spins around the opponent more. So I want to see how much damage this will do. 2420. Yeah, this does more damage. So it is best to do this. Although the interesting thing, something that I'm not using, a really great tool, is if you do it close to the ground, you can go straight into normals. You can go straight into anything. You could go into DP if you wanted to. Oh my god, I just realized something incredible. You can do that! It's kind of unreliable because you kind of have to delay it, otherwise you end up with the dashing projectile, which is this. Maybe I can use this for Nui in some way. Let me have a look on Nui. Granted, I'm not super familiar with all the tech you can do. I don't know. I think it would require a projectile. Like a traditional projectile. You're not safe if you do this. If someone's mashing, they're gonna get you with this. There might be other ways to use it though. I mean, we already know about this one. Nui's not really good at Oki setups. Or setups in general. I'll find one way. I guarantee you can. Because again, I've never seen anybody use side steps, no, back steps and front steps. Yeah, and like cancels. Because, obviously because they're not safe, but they allow for you to gain distance a lot better. Which could work on some setups. Because like I said, if you're doing it anyway, if you're in the air doing like an air unblockable with Satsuki or whatever, if you sidestep, you're not going to be safe. Like if you do this, you might be safe if you continue to block, but if you try to attack again, you're not gonna end up winning that. Also, Sasuke goes to the biggest fucking neutral jump ever. Honestly, I actually think it benefits Sasuke a lot more because her air dash makes it so that she goes a lot further away from the opponent. Well, Ryuko doesn't. Ryuko can hit her opponent from cancel, and Satsuki can't. So it's a lot more useful for Satsuki to instead go like that. But it isn't useful for Ryuko because Ryuko does less damage like that. It takes it takes longer. You have to be on the ground. I mean, holy shit, what if you could do like DBFZ dashing? So if you do this and you know they're about to like backstep or sidestep or whatever, just so you could do that. If you know that they're going to sidestep it. There's some interesting tech here. There's some tech here that people aren't working with right now. There's definitely a lot of possibility. Alright, what time is it? Yikes! It's almost 1 a.m. Wow, there was a big political discussion going on my Discord. Incredible. Alright. Thanks for watching. I'll probably stream the game again tomorrow. So I will see you then. Hopefully we can find more players then. Alright. So we have non-on, kiss la kiss. Alright, see you later.